See on this side. Hello.
Headset? Can you hear me in your headset, Alistair? You can't hear me? Okay, last 1, 2. One. Gotcha.
1, 2, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 1, 2. Melissa, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, not loud and clear. You can see me. You can hear me. One, two, two, two. Can you hear me, Melissa?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. All right.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I need a thumbs up if you can hear me. We're down at Al's Royale Burger Hotspot. Okay. And to open this evening up, we've got a warm welcome from a lovely guest, Dean. Dean.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just a couple minutes away from starting our very, very first Come Cook With Me. So take your seats or raise your pans. And while we're waiting for everybody to get ready, how about you go hop on menti.com using the code on the screen, and you can let us know where you're dialing in from. Now, a little housekeeping matters before we start. Now, this is a family-friendly live stream, so keep your shenanigans G-rated. And if you've got any technical questions, add them to the chat, and Mermaid Melissa will take care of them, or you can email her directly on info@rotaryeq.org. And a word on your health. Now, if you've got a cough, a fever, you're feeling particularly tired, or you're having difficulty breathing, please contact a health professional. None of us here are doctors, and you shouldn't take a single word of medical advice from us. And with that out of the way, remember that this live stream will be edited and available for viewing on a ticketed basis after this evening. But let's get started, hey? Mermaid Melissa, can we start?
Yes, we can.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Nick, and you're joined by Mermaid Melissa. We're down here with Al from Royale's Chicken and Burgers, and I tell you what, I am sweating bullets. Never done this before, but I'm so excited the fact that we came up with this idea 10 days ago. I cold called the amazing man Al, and he said yes. I think he was the only one that said yes. I never told him this, out of a list of potential 50. But what we're doing tonight is making history. We're traversing the divide of isolation and bringing you home-cooked recipes by amazing chefs from across Perth. We've got an absolutely star-cast lineup for you over the next 10 weeks, and we're really, really stoked that we can share this experience with you. I'd like to introduce also Mermaid Melissa, my co-hosts. Mermaid Melissa, you're looking mighty fine tonight. How are you going this evening?
Oh, I went for a swim at the beach. Didn't get caught in my mermaid form, so that's good. And as you can see, I blew dry my hair, so we're all
Okay,
good.
that's great. That's great. I didn't have such a rigorous routine to get ready, but with hair like that, I'm sure it takes a while to make sure you got the double dye. Beautiful.
The struggle is real.
Okay, just some general notice for everyone. We are from the Rotary Club of Elizabeth Quay. We do Rotary different, and with a salt pepper shaker of innovation and a hot pan of isolation, we've come up with this series called Come Cook With Me, and we're delighted that you've joined us here tonight. So tonight, I don't want to waste any more time. We're going to spend some time with Al, who's going to take us through his one-of-a-kind recipe for his beef burgers, and dispel any myths that there are around beef burgers and the patties and the delicious ketchup, or is it tomato sauce? We'll find out later tonight. If you have any questions, technical issues, please get in touch with Mermaid Melissa. She's here to help. And if you have any questions that you want addressed straight to Al, let me know on the chat line, and I'll be moderating and keeping you all up to speed. Mermaid Melissa, thanks so much for your time so far. We'll bring you back in later on this evening.
Peace.
Okay, so I'd like to introduce Al. Al, you're going to be live in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Al. Welcome to my house. I'm Al from Royale's Chicken and Burgers. And yeah, tonight just gonna cook up some burgers and basically teach you guys at home how to hack burgers and just do simple cheeseburgers from home. Everything that I've bought today, I've just bought from Coles, so it's the sort of stuff that anyone can do from home. And yeah, pretty much, just want to
Take us through it,
get
Al.
stuck into it, I guess.
Before I do, I've actually got a couple of questions. Mermaid Melissa's been dying to ask you, and I'm just keen to see what your thoughts are. So, Mermaid Melissa, did you have any questions for Al?
Yeah, actually, Al, my one question,
Hang on.
just one question. Do you prefer fishing, snorkeling, or scuba diving?
I would be a snorkeler.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, don't have a scuba license. Terrible fisherman.
There's fun with that.
Good to know. And Al, before we start, what got you into cooking?
Cooking, I guess I've been cooking from a young age, and I guess I could thank my mum for that. And I was, probably teenager when I started helping my mum out in the kitchen. And from that, I was quite interested in cooking, so I got into a cooking career and started an apprenticeship at a young age, partly because I dropped out of school and I had to do a trade. Um, so I started cooking at 17 and basically worked around Perth as a chef for, 17 years before we opened Royale's.
Awesome. And so I know you do a lot of burgers and chicken, obviously, but outside of the burger chicken range, what's your favourite thing to cook?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I love barbecue. I love to do barbecue at home. I guess cooking for friends and family. That's probably my favorite thing to cook.
Awesome. Okay, great. Well, we're not going to hold this up anymore. Mermaid Melissa, I think you've got a couple of the answers to the questions you're looking for. Is there anything else you want to ask Al before we jump straight into his magic burgers?
Oh, another question. What's your favorite type of seaweed to eat? Personally, I like Japanese nori, but what do you like
My favorite seaweed.
to
Is there
eat?
any other kind of seaweed to eat? I'm not too sure. No, I'd say I'd agree with you. Nori would probably be my preferred seaweed to eat.
Excellent.
Okay, cool. Thanks for your help, Melissa. Always, great to have you on the line. Technical questions straight to her, but we're going to jump straight into the meal. So, back over to you, Al.
Okay,
Let's jump into it.
cool.
So, what have we got here?
All right, so basically, all the things that you can just buy from your local supermarket. So we've got brioche buns, completely optional. And I guess that's the best thing about burgers. You can pretty much put what you want in it. And that's one thing that I guess, it's optional. So you can pretty much, that's the best thing about burgers. You can put whatever you want in it. I've got some brioche buns. You can use any kind of buns though. Got some lettuce, some tomato, some onion, some white onion. These are just your staple sort of burger ingredients, and just regular beef mince. Nothing special, nothing fancy. And I guess one thing that we do at Royale's is not play around too much with the beef. We just get in a coarse ground beef mince. Get something that's sort of on the fattier side. So you're looking for something that's about 80% lean, 20% fat. So if you really want to be, pro about it, go to your local butcher and ask them to give you a mince blend. But if you don't have that time and you're just at the store, you can always go for like just your regular mince.
So, I didn't believe him, and then I saw the packet from Coles.
Yeah.
I think it was from Coles.
Yeah.
Cutting straight into it. There's no secrets here. It was just mince from Coles.
Mince from Coles. And I've portioned them to, about 140 to 150 gram portions. Usually works pretty well. And not adding anything. No bread, no eggs, no onion, nothing. It's just beef mince rolled into a patty, and we're just going to freeform. Normally, like what we would do at Royale's is we put it on the grill and we'd smash it. But today we're just going to freeform it with our hands, throw it into a hot pan, and keep it really simple. Season it with some salt and pepper. And that's about it.
Cool. Okay. Well, one last question. Where did you get these beautiful buns from?
These brioche buns, these were from the Coles Bakery. So, there's nothing, no secret. You can get these kind of brioche buns. Like these days, there's a lot of places that do brioche, and, Audi do a good brioche. I think every supermarket department sort of store does their own version of a brioche bun, so
Okay.
readily available.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump straight into it then.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess first things first, I'll get my prep out of the way. So I've done my beef patty portions. I'll get some iceberg lettuce. I like to use iceberg lettuce because it's got a good crunch to it, and it's nice and crispy in the burger. So we're not going to need a whole lot. Let me just
Before you start, you're obviously going to make sure you wash down all the surfaces, make sure there's a complete sanitary hygiene, all your hands are clean.
Yeah, I've already washed my hands, and you know,
Absolutely.
sanitize your work surfaces. Make sure you're in a clean environment.
You're a professional, Al.
Has to be done. So yeah, I'd get rid of these outer leaves, and then just shred some lettuce. So today we're going to do we're going to do a classic. We're going to do the Royale with cheese, which is for us is just your classic cheeseburger, and that's basically ketchup, mustard, onion, pickle.
Well, hang on. Age-old argument. Ketchup, tomato sauce. We Americans here, what's the difference?
There is a difference between ketchup and tomato sauce. So you'll notice that even in the supermarket, you can pick up tomato sauce, or you can pick up ketchup. And the main difference is ketchup is thicker, which works better in burger because you don't want sauce dripping out your burger as much. Yeah.
Well, good to know.
Yeah. So, all right. So we've got our lettuce. Let's do some tomatoes. So with your fillings, you know, you can pretty much put whatever you want into it. There's a very nice tomato.
It looks a bit green.
Yeah.
I think it hasn't seen enough sunlight. Anemic tomatoes.
Yeah.
Throw them in the bin, right? And so just slices across the grain. What's the technical term for that?
Yeah, there's no real specific way, except don't slice your tomatoes too thick, or else when you bite into the burger, you know, it just kind of makes a mess. And burgers are meant to be messy, but you know they should really hold together like a burger.
Yep.
If you can't eat a burger with in two hands and you need to eat it with a knife and fork,
you're not doing it right.
It's not a burger. Cool. All right, so just get some of this done.
And so we got, what is that, 3 tomatoes, half a slice of lettuce. How many burgers does this make?
Well, I've got enough here for eight burgers. I've got 8 patties. But it just depends if you want to be a little lighter on the carbs and heavier with the protein. You could always double up. But yeah, it's completely optional. But there's definitely enough here for 8 burgers at least. So this is the sort of thing that easily feed the family at home for under $20. You got your mince, which is pretty cheap. So that a kilo of mince is about $11 at Coles. 3 tomatoes is not going to cost you much. A couple of onions and some lettuce. Most of the condiments are the sort of things that we mainly have in the fridge anyway. So ketchup, mustard, but all those things are pretty cheap anyway. And you got to have pickles. And I guess with your pickles, you can kind of some people like sweet pickles, some people like the sour dill pickles. I'm definitely all about the sour dill pickles. So got our pickles right here. And I guess the other thing is mayonnaise. When it comes to your choice of mayonnaise, I always tend to lean towards the Japanese mayonnaise or the whole egg mayonnaise. Definitely avoid those cheap sort of
generic brands.
Yeah. Unless you're really trying to be healthy and you're going for the sort of fat-free mayonnaise, it's never the same. But burgers are the sort of thing that you eat every day anyway. So if you're going to have burgers, make it count. Use something nice like a QP mayonnaise is always the way to go.
Can I just backtrack a sec? Because I noticed. Can you just describe Where that bottle's from?
This is just regular bread and butter pickles from Coles.
Literally bread and butter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Couldn't get any more basic than that.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we use different ingredients at Royale's, and most of the stuff we use comes from like wholesalers and producers. So, but
Just bulk buy.
yeah,
right?
I mean, the main thing about what I want to show you guys is how you can just do it at home and still get a pretty good result. So, yeah.
Cool.
Next thing, we're gonna make a burger sauce. So something kind of like our remoulade Royale, but not our remoulade from Royale. So can't be giving away all the secrets, but this is something very similar. So we're gonna start with a white onion and just slice that up.
So seeing someone slice an onion definitely separates the chefs from the home cooks, right? Like that's pretty fast. And what are you doing here?
I've chopped a lot of onions in my lifetime. So yeah, but it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you get a nice fine chop out of it, or chunky, doesn't matter. You can have a chunky burger sauce.
Okay. Yeah. That's a pretty fine, for viewers at home, that's a very fine slice going on here. Okay.
Let's put that into the bowl. That's probably way more than we even need. And you know what? I'll throw some chopped up pickles into it. So this is kind of like sort of a Big Mac sauce, I guess. Just chop that up. About the same size as the onion. Put it in, put a little bit more in.
Okay.
And so yeah, I guess the Royale's remoulade sauce. That's our secret sauce, I guess. And every burger shop will have their own version. And it's basically mayonnaise that's mixed with a few other ingredients. And ours is a remoulade because that's it's just another term for like a mixed mayonnaise. There's no one particular recipe for a remoulade. People put capers, put all kinds of things. So yeah.
So it's just a fancy mayo.
It's a mayonnaise, with some sort of stringent flavors in there.
Okay, so you're just going wild with the Kewpie there.
Yeah, just in with the Kewpie mayonnaise. Mm-hmm. Let's do some ketchup.
Okay. Oh, mustard too.
Some American mustard. And then I had a little helper. Where's she going?
Yeah, I thought we had a sous chef tonight. I was looking forward to seeing you outdone and outstripped in the kitchen. Who have we got here?
Hang on, let me get Stephanie.
We've got the sous chef.
Oh, that's the knife. All right. Okay, so first things first, we'll get her to wash her hands. Yeah, come quickly.
Wait, I already washed my hands.
You already washed
your hands?
Okay. So this is Claire. This is my daughter. And she's the CEO of Royale's. Yeah, that's right. She's the one who calls the shots around. Oh wait, what's your job? So you can mix that up.
So she's doing the taste testing tonight, eh?
Yeah, she's the biggest critic.
So if it doesn't pass your daughter's taste buds, it doesn't get cooked at home, I guess.
No, she's very fussy.
Yeah. My nephew just eats frozen peas and carrot sticks.
Yeah. Okay, good job. You got that mixed properly? Let me give you a little hand. All right, so we mix that.
And is there anything about, I don't want to get too technical, but I know when you leave onions out, they tend to get a bit dry and a bit oxidized. Can you leave this over? Can this remoulade live overnight in the fridge and be used again?
Yeah, definitely. As long as the shelf life of your mayonnaise, that sauce will be fine. So you could make up a jar of it, keep it in the fridge, and yeah, you can use that on all sorts of things. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think that's how easy the prep is. I guess you've got your beef portioned out, you've got your lettuce, you got your tomato sliced, bread's there. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on the pan, get things nice and hot, and then we'll start cooking.
Awesome.
And then it's all about assembling. So, I guess the not really tricky thing, but the only thing you got to think about when you're making burgers at home is timing. You don't want to, start cooking your beef and then like have to start doing all your lettuce prep and all that sort of thing. So yeah, once you get everything prepped, then start cooking and do a little clean down so you've got plenty of space to work with.
Okay.
Get rid of my chopping board.
Good work. Hey, sous chef, is he on to the right thing? Is he following the instructions?
Yes.
I've never seen it so quiet.
Talk about this for days. Yeah.
You shy.
YouTube famous.
Okay, let's clean down here.
All right. I can see you got some butter there as well. Is this just left out from breakfast this morning?
No, we're gonna butter the buns when we toast them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Obviously. Yeah. Simple stuff, Nick.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, you can use olive oil or, preferably not like vegetable oil, but butter or olive oil would work good.
Has anyone used ghee?
Well, ghee is probably more ideal. Just doesn't burn.
Yep. Okay.
And actually, what we'll do is we'll cut some buns. Get these ready.
All right. While your dad's cutting buns, Claire, what did you get up to today? Not much. Playing with the dogs.
What did we do today? Went to the shop.
Yeah. Stayed safe. Yeah. Can you show me your shirt?
No.
Yeah. Nice. It's like a mini Royale's t-shirt. Yeah. I'm gonna put an order in
It's
for one of
actually
these.
not real because it's already tied.
Oh, it's.
That.
Otherwise, it'd be a dress, hey? They don't do them in those sizes. Well, how do we go about getting a shirt? Are they publicly available? Royale shirts? Or are they just for the family and cooking stuff?
They were at one point. We did a run, and that went really well. We sold 100 shirts. But yeah, we'll definitely bring another run back.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, quick one. Just to go quickly through things. Remoulade was Kewpie, onions, pickles, and don't tell me. No, you should tell me.
Ketchup and
Ketchup and mustard. That's it.
Mustard.
Frenchie's mustard.
Yeah, and you can even put a little bit of hot sauce in there.
Okay.
It's not going to make it spicy, but it's just going to give it a little zing.
Yeah. Where's that one from?
That's actually just from the store. That's just Frank's hot sauce.
Frank's hot
Frank's
sauce.
hot sauce.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
I've not come across Frank's before, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, just a simple table sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everyone at home, like, we're not joking around. It is run-of-the-mill ingredients that everyone can do to make delicious burgers. Okay, don't hold you up.
All good. All right.
So I'm gonna come over here. Okay?
So let's get the patties started. So just gonna sort of form them. Make sure the pan's hot enough. We might want to wait a little bit longer.
Okay. And you got a griddle going as well.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna use that for the buns.
Okay.
But you can just use a pan. You can use a sandwich toaster.
Yeah.
Pretty much use anything.
So no oil down.
No, and that's the thing about using a sort of slightly fattier mince is that you shouldn't need to put any oil in the pan. You get enough oil come out of these patties that it will just sort of render out and be enough to, sort of seal the beef properly.
Seal the beef. Get a bit of caramelization going there.
Yep. You just got my hands here, of course. Alright, so now I've got patties in the pan. I'll just flatten them out a little bit more.
Wow, no love in that, is there? You just get stuck in.
Yeah, I mean, you can form them into pretty patties. But I think for us, we just like to smash them out.
And how long would you cook a patty of that thickness? How heavy are each of those balls of meat?
These are about 140 grams.
Okay. And so you cook it until it's brown on each side. Is there a rule of thumb here?
Pretty much just flip it until you've got a nice crust on the bottom.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And pretty much I'm just gonna add some salt. You can add some pepper, white pepper, cracked black pepper, any pepper you want. And that's pretty much as far as we go with, when it comes to preparing the beef patty. So that's super simple. Next thing I'll do is get some buns going.
This isn't your ordinary griddle pan. Like, that looks like it's been ripped out of a a barbecue or something.
I don't know, I've just had this for a long time.
Okay.
You know,
Yep.
if the barbecue runs out of gas, then it's not good.
Yep.
So,
Make it one of those.
yeah, a bit of butter.
So while this is cooking, tell me a bit about how you learned to cook. So we were talking about it earlier tonight. Who kind of taught you your first meal, and where did you find your love of cooking?
Definitely would have been my mum, who's sitting over there.
Want to come over, Mum?
Yeah.
Surprise entry?
Yeah.
Come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Here's Mum.
Here's Lola.
Yeah, Lola. Have you heard of Lola?
I've heard of it, Lola, of course. Yeah.
Lola's chicken.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lola's Chicken. Yes. This is the lady behind Lola's Chicken in Thornley Spencer Village. Delicious.
Now closed.
Now closed, unfortunately. Yeah.
But hopefully one day we can reopen.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a different place.
Righto. Next time, maybe we should get you on to do a pork adobo. Or
You know, it's a better adobo cooker than me.
really?
I
Okay.
like his adobo, but he likes mine. You know, it's always the thing with adobo.
Yeah.
You know, even though they have exactly the same ingredients, but cook it differently.
Yeah.
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 Different technique, and it comes out different taste. I love his adobo.
That was the first dish that I learned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's how I told him. I'm sitting in front of the TV, and he's in the kitchen, and step by step he will do it. Yeah.
Wow.
With his brother.
Of course.
Yeah.
His brother, who looks like his twin, by the way.
But he didn't say that. He's still a good cook, but he's a, you know.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
When he put his mind to it, he can do it.
Yeah.
But very,
Mum, I thought you're not supposed to have favourites.
no. He's my favorite. And she's a very good cook. We made spring rolls, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Sous chef for everyone.
You should see her one day. You should see her how she makes spring rolls. The best spring rolls proper.
All right. We're gonna have to get that on the list. Thanks, Cleo. Okay, let's come back over to these burgers.
Back over to the burgers. So I've toasted both sides.
Yep.
It's very important that you toast your burger bun.
Got the distinctive hash marks on it, which is good.
Yeah. Okay, so let's check these beef patties. So it's basically, you're looking for a nice brown crust. That's looking pretty good. Get a nice sizzle on. All right.
There's a proper crust going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll wait a little while before we add the cheese. If you add the cheese too early, it'll just all melt off the burger and you're left with no cheese on your beef patties. So
Cool.
put that a little bit on.
Okay. There you go, folks. Check out the buns.
And again with the cheese, it's the sort of thing that just use your regular cheese slice. You
This-
can
This looks like Kraft singles. Though.
This is regular Kraft, and you got the burger cheese from a lot of the supermarkets do like a burger cheese as well.
Yep.
And it works fine, you know, like don't go putting, you know, bougie cheese on a burger. You can put anything you want, but yeah, something about the melting property of like cheese slices, which yeah.
There's an element of synthetic goodness in that.
Yeah, I mean, you can put anything you want on it. You can, you know, we bouge it up sometimes and put some blue cheese at Royale as well. You know, but don't go putting like aged cheddars or anything like that. They just tend to split and all the oil comes out of the cheese, which is not great. So,
Okay.
yeah. We're pretty much there. So I reckon those beef patties are pretty much done. So I'm going to go on now. You're going to go on with a slice of cheese. Let's just do that.
So we've got this cheddar and Eden, or
No, this is just straight up cheese slices. Nothing bad.
I love it how simple it is. You know what? We had so many people call us, and before we stopped selling the tickets, saying, "Are you lying? There must be more in these burgers than these ingredients."
Well, at Royale, yes. But you know, when you're making it at home, this is how to hack it. You know, you can anyone can do this.
Yeah. And so when you're focusing on, and I don't want to give you away your secrets, but the elements you're looking to adjust and to be a bit more creative with, it's probably like the remoulade, can I guess?
Well, the sauces, the ingredients, you know, I mean, even at Royale, we still keep it on our menu pretty simple. But yeah, there's a lot of other elements that go into it. Like, you know, all the fried chicken, you know, the buttermilk fried chicken, pulled pork, you know, all that other sort of kinds of ingredients that we use.
Okay, cool. All right.
One other thing you want to do, so I'd say these patties are cooked now. Some people like to cook their patties like sort of medium rare and undercooked. Completely up to you how you like them at home. I like them like just cooked through, but not cooked to death. And the other thing you're going to want to do is like let your patties rest. You know, so give that a little bit of time just to rest. All the juices and will sort of come out of the patty, and you know you don't want messy burgers pretty much. So just give that a minute or two just to rest before you just start building the burgers. And so while that's resting, we'll get round 2 on.
All right. While we're working here, we actually got you a bit of a gift from the team at Rotary Elizabeth Key, and I wasn't going to save it until the end, but I think we need to crack it now.
Yes. Yeah. Necessary.
Absolutely necessary. So this is just a gesture of our appreciation and the contribution you made to raising over $1,000 for Beyond Blue,
Awesome.
the Royal Flying Doctor, and Ayla.
Thanks everyone who signed into that. Really cool. Thank you, Nick, for inviting me. Great.
I'm making history.
My house making burgers.
That's it. That's it.
You having one as well?
I'm gonna have one as well.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll pop mine. You pop yours. We're Corona safe here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Corona. Very interesting choice.
Right, I won't cheers you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cool. So once we've got our patties cooked and our buns toasted, then you can sort of just lay out all your condiments, and then everyone can kind of like jump in and do their own thing and make their own burger. So, Talia, what do you like in your burger? Ketchup?
That's a good start.
You like pickles? Yeah.
Like,
Maybe? She's not sure now.
Yeah. There's something I used to grow up with. I don't know if this is a standard, and I'd love to know from the Burger King. My mum used to throw in, maybe because she's trying to make us healthy, carrot, grated carrot. We had cucumber, beetroot, like every vegetable under the sun, and there's a thin slice of niche at the bottom. I know she's a closet vegetarian at this stage, but
They sort of go against all my burger.
burger philosophy, yeah.
Burger philosophy, carrot.
No carrot, no beetroot.
No, when you're making burgers for your family, you can make it as healthy as you want. You can replace the beef with, vegetable patties, but
Yep.
there's just no fun in that.
You're a traditionalist.
Yeah.
So, just getting stuck into those beef patties. Lovely. Very good. So everyone watching at home, we're going to be releasing a 15% discount code at the end of this episode for all burgers and chicken ordered via Mobi2Go.
Yep.
So if you're following along with us tonight, awesome. We want to see a picture. Please share it on your Instagram, Facebook, or any social media platform that you're using, and give us a hashtag of REQ Generosity, REQ Generosity. We'd love to see what burgers you've created after this recipe from home. Okay, so this is for a family of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people.
Unless you're gonna have 2 each.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we're making 8 burgers, but yeah. If you were just making the 4 burgers, we'd be easy. But yeah. So I've got my brother here today, my wife, and there's you guys as well.
Yeah.
You guys hanging.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We're all here at Royale's house. We're keeping COVID safe. There's bottles of hand sanitizer everywhere, gloves from every corner. Hey, so just a comment about the vegetarian burgers, because we had a lot of people calling in saying they didn't want to join because there wasn't a vegan option or a vegetarian option, and that's cool. We didn't make that one available tonight, but out of curiosity, what would you exchange a beef patty for if you were doing a vegetarian version?
Well, at Royale's, we've got a really good vegetarian option and a Baby Roy's as well. So we do a superfood patty, which is basically like a bean mix with quinoa and some other spices and seasonings. And yeah, you can order that at Royale's, and that's a good replacement for, you can swap out any of our burgers and just swap it with a superfood patty. So yeah, definitely still a good tasty burger. And like I said in the beginning, the good thing with burgers is like you can literally put whatever you want in it. So, yeah, there's no rules. Everyone's just got their own preferences, I guess. All right.
Okay, so just topping up those burgers with a bit more cheese.
Yeah, just toasting both sides of the bun. Going on.
All right. One other question.
Yeah.
Someone asked, and it might split the audience actually. Pineapple.
Ooh, controversial. Personally, no. And I've always kind of been just anti-pineapple on any kind of burger. Pizza, maybe. I've kind of grown to like it. But like on a burger, I was just a straight up no. And then like we do a burger every week at Royale's, and one of the guys did like a pulled pork burger with pineapple, and it was actually pretty good. So I give you my word there. And yeah. Okay. But generally no. I just like my burgers simple. Like my favorite burger at Royale's is just a Royale double, and it's not like you can eat it every day, but that is my burger of choice.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get ready here.
All right. While you're setting up, you coming back over to the bench here?
Yep.
Cool.
Just a couple of fun facts. You come back around to the bench top. So many of you don't know, you probably don't even know me, but that's okay. Today, I was supposed to get married. This is supposed to be my wedding day. I don't know if you know this, Al, or anyone else out there. I was supposed to get married to the beautiful woman Lucy Errington, and because of everything that's going on, we thought we'd change tack and be safe, and we called it probably about a month ago. And the next day, I woke up and Lucy came bounding over to me. She said, "Nick," at 6:30 in the morning, mind you, "Nick, why are we postponing? Let's just elope." And I was like, "When?" And she's like, "This Thursday." And I was like, "Seriously? I need a coffee. Maybe next Thursday." Anyway, she said, "Hell to it. We're just going to go do it." And we got married on the 19th of March. So the 17th of April, the 19th of March, I've got to get out of jail free card with my dates. If I miss the 19th of March, I can just say we got married on the 17th. All right. Bit of random trivia. I'm going to take us back to Al.
Alrighty, so we're kind of set up, and yeah, here we go. Now's the time where we put our burgers together. Kalia can make hers. Everyone in the studio audience ready for some burgers? Right.
Now, there is some basic engineering here, right? Like,
Yes.
I've gone to plenty of burger places, and the structural integrity is not there. They just, as soon as I pick it up, it falls apart.
Can't have it.
No. Okay.
Throw it out the window. You got to be able to hold a burger and eat it in two hands.
Mhm.
So. But it's still pretty simple. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, so how long, for viewers, how long have these patties been kind of sitting out there chilling?
a couple of minutes. Well, the first one's been resting for, at least, 4 minutes now because I did 2 rounds. But yeah, so, I mean, you don't want them to go stone cold. You also don't want to, put them straight into the bun because the juices that come out of the patty, that can make your bun soggy, and also, that, again, the structural integrity of the
That's
burger
it.
is then lost.
That's
So,
it.
Yeah.
You're going to go highbrow now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do it. Let's start with one. Let's start with Kalia's because I know she's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Ketchup.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mustard.
Okay.
Yeah, you like mustard.
Okay.
A little bit of mustard, not too much. Lettuce, tomato. Lettuce.
Yes.
Yep, sure. And then you're gonna get a little bit of QP mayonnaise too.
Yay.
Alrighty. And where's the mustache? Cool. There you go.
Okay, wait a second. I turned around for a second and you just already constructed it.
Yeah.
Okay, walk us through. That was too quick.
Well, once you've got everything ready, then it literally is as quick as throwing whatever ingredients you want in there and enjoying. Chips,
Optional.
just optional.
Yep.
Air fryer, if we're gonna make chips, we normally use the air fryer, but you don't need chips. That's a big burger.
That's a lot.
That's a big burger.
Yeah. We're gonna have to take out that shirt.
I think you will. Okay. Yeah, you wanna take that?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
who's next? So you can do a couple at a time. Here we go. Oh, you want to make some? Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna wait.
Put this down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got some hungry family members here. It's obviously been running way too late. 7 o'clock. We're 2 minutes past our time, but that's okay. We've got plenty of people on the line with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Your contribution has helped to raise over $1,000 for not-for-profit organisations such as AILA, accommodation services for homeless people, Beyond Blue, and the Royal Flying Doctor. Much needed service at this point in time. So, folks, you see, remoulade goes on one side and sauce goes on the other.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. This is kind of like our Bernie Mac, I guess, if you've had the Bernie Mac at Royale's. So let's go on with some remoulade. Ooh,
Hang
don't
on.
forget.
Pickles.
We need some pickles on there. Get some pickles. Even though we got pickle in the remoulade, a little bit of extra pickle is always good. A little bit of extra remoulade on this one. Okay, we need some taste testers over here.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay, so here we get the, the hacked version Bernie Mac from home.
Big Mac.
Anybody can do it. Not a Big Mac.
Product placement.
We're going to talk about Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the Bernie Mac.
Awesome. Okay.
Inspired by a certain burger from McDonald's, just done a little bit better.
So we had a couple of people online asking exactly which order, so we're going to go through this one more time, really, really clear. We got bun, we got ketchup, we've got, where is it?
Wait.
Where is it? Mustard.
Kalia's one.
Kalia's mustard.
Yeah.
Then we got patty with the cheese on top. We've got lettuce and tomato, if that's the way you go. And on the other side, we got remoulade with some pickles stuck to the other side. Jam it together, and that's the Royale.
And that's
Mac Daddy.
anything. You can put some raw onion in there as well if that's your thing. But yeah, pretty much the key is just keep it simple. Don't go crazy with your patties. If you're doing beef patties, just straight up beef mince.
Yep.
If you put too many things in it, they can become kind of rubbery, I guess. So just just straight up beef mince, like good quality mince, salt, pepper. That's all you need, really.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Al. So while people come over to grab and construct their burgers, I might have a bit of a chat with you really briefly to ask why you signed up with us. Like, what's important to you about the community and giving back and philanthropy?
Well, I guess when you reached out, I was straight away I like the idea, and just being able to get behind some good causes is a really good thing. And we've as Royales, we've been quite lucky in a way that we've even with everything that's been going on, we've managed to sustain and keep all of our crew and employed, and we've got a lot of people that 60 plus employees across the group, and we're really proud of the fact that we've been able to keep everybody employed. And we just want to be able to give back, and just thank you everyone for signing up, and there's some really good causes there that we're getting behind. And thanks, Nick, for putting all this together, and this is a really good cause, and wish you all the best with the future ones to come.
Thanks very much. We're excited about what the possibilities for the show are. I know we've got people from Singapore, Japan, Malaysia dialing in, and then interested to dial into other shows. So really the opportunity for us to be an exponential contributor to the community is pretty awesome. So before I jump into some general announcements on what Rotary Elizabeth Quay is, and I just wanted to let you know as well, Al, while you have a drink, I got Mermaid Melissa back on the line. Hey, Mermaid Melissa. How you going?
Hi.
Did you have anything to ask, Al?
Got one thing. Do you know which part of a mermaid
Which
weighs
part
the most?
of a mermaid weighs the most? I think Kalia would be the one who could answer that question. Would it be the tail? She says the tail.
It's the scales.
It's the what?
The scales.
The scales.
Hold on to that one, kids. Oh. Well, while we've got you on the line, I just want to share a little story, and Al, I'll let you go completing the rest of these burgers. But for everyone on the line, we just want you to know that Rotary Elizabeth Key, our purpose is to inspire and facilitate generosity. Tonight, you helped us to inspire to facilitate generosity. But another part of what we do is about facilitating generosity, is about inspiring generosity. So I'd love to share with you this amazing story from one of our individuals, right? And so he lives in an apartment, and he went down and bought a pack of 18 toilet rolls, put his name on it, said, "Hey, you've never met me before, but I'd like to reach out and let you know that I'm here for you, and here's my contact details if you like." It's probably the Corona version of Tinder, in a very awkward way. But it's just one way that we can give back to the community and contribute to those around us. So, if you haven't got toilet rolls, and in fact our household is one of those, I'm putting my hand up. If you want to drop a toilet roll on our doorstep, I would really, really appreciate it right now. But that's okay. We'll get by. We've got 3 boxes of tissue paper. But for everyone else, if toilet paper isn't your thing, we want you to know that at Elizabeth Key, we are starting REQ Car Conga. What does that mean? Well, you can go on Get Wrecked, our Spotify channel. You can listen to our radio, turn that up in the car, pack the boot full of all your goodies, and make sure that you drive down to your local Vinnies. We're going to start a conga line of cars, start a revolution of generosity across our state, and all together we'll be contributing to the benefit of those who aren't doing it as well as we are. There's dates on here, but we'd love to hear from you by the 20th of April. Please RSVP your details and your contact number through to info@rotaryelizabethkey.com. So if you're looking for any other opportunities to give back, check out our website, rotaryelizabethkey.org, for a list of accessible activities to help us facilitate generosity. Now, before I jump off the line, Mermaid Melissa, do you have any questions? Any final questions for Al? I'm guessing you do, but let me know.
I've got 2 questions. One, when you go to the beach, is it board shorts, swimming trunks, budgie smugglers, or a mankini?
Definitely a mankini. No, I'm just joking. Just budgie smugglers. I don't think I can get away with it. Has to be board shorts, sorry. Disappointment.
That is disappointing. Yeah. Your first answer was more correct.
All right, the last question, Mermaid Melissa.
Would you ever date a mer person?
Would I ever? What was that?
Would you ever date
Date.
a mer person?
His wife just said yes.
Yeah. Yes, I would.
We have more yeses.
If I wasn't married to one already.
Oh, there we go. Smooth operator. I like it. Very good. Okay, everyone. I just want you to know that that's the end of our show for the night. We have 2 more important announcements to make. One of them is about our next show, which we're really excited to tell you about, and the other is a discount code. So before we go to the discount code, we might ask Al. I was talking to you earlier this evening. We're very fortunate to be able to secure our next guest, who's going to feature on Come Cook With Me on the 3rd of May. And this guest has an Instagram following of over 240,000 followers.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And her speciality is cakes. So I can in fact tell you that we ordered our wedding cake through her, and within 12 hours, a wedding magazine picked up the cake and posted to their Instagram page. So she is global presence. Mermaid Melissa is very excited right now, I can see. Cake's your thing, right?
Oh, cakes. Oh, cakes is where it's at. Like mermaid, we all have the sweet tooth, you see.
That's it. Well, Al, do you want to let everyone know who the next show is on the 3rd of May?
3rd of
This
May.
will be a week before Mother's Day, so you can learn how to cook your mum a delicious cake, or in fact, you might want to order your mum one of this lady's special delicious cakes.
I'll definitely be tuning in and getting behind the good work that you guys are doing, and it's Posh Little Cakes.
That's it. Woo! Posh Little Cakes. Thanks so much, Jenny and Alonso. Posh Little Cakes. We are pumped to have you on the show and find out and discover all the secrets of cooking those amazing cakes. If you don't know Posh Little Cakes, where have you been? Please check out Instagram, Facebook. Seriously, this lady's cakes are the bomb. Okay, our last and final notice. Our last and final notice, everyone. You've all been waiting for it. We'd love to know the discount code. So, Al, to everyone else on the line, you promised a discount of 15% on burgers ordered on Mobi2Go. That's Mobi2Go. If you couldn't keep up with cooking tonight, if you forgot writing it down and you just want to tuck straight into one of these delicious burgers, please give back generously for Al and his time, his family's contribution to everyone in the community tonight. Order a burger tonight and tuck into some goodness. Al, what's the discount code?
So if you go onto Mobi2Go, you can enter a voucher code, and the voucher code is "Come Cook With Me," and that will be available to the end of the month. And
Whoa!
Baby Roy's and Royale's. Yeah.
End of the month.
And
Okay, cool. Let's do that. This is I'm really blown away. That's so generous. Thanks so much, everyone. Please get behind and support local business. This is what this initiative is all about: helping us to facilitate generosity to the broader community and keep our businesses, our much loved businesses, thriving throughout this very challenging time. So, what's the code?
Definitely really important to help support your local businesses, and there's what we've seen from what's been happening in the hospitality industry is a lot of people doing it tough, and a lot of businesses closing down, and we even had to close down our new venture in Fremantle, El Pastor, which we only were open for 2 weeks, and when everything was shut down, we had to close the doors there. So a lot of people doing it tough. So the people that are open, please show them your support. Even if it's your local coffee shop, they still need your business, and you'd be supporting a lot of people just by supporting business. So, thanks everyone again for signing in for tonight.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Al. Mermaid Melissa, it's been delightful to have you online. Al, here's one for the Coronas. Cheers, mate. Everyone else, we invite you to facilitate generosity in your own lives, do some good works around in a COVID-safe manner. And from me, Nick Lim, Mermaid Melissa, do you have any final comments?
Rotary connects the world.
Rotary connects the world. Well, me, Nick Lim, and Mermaid Melissa, signing off to you now. Thanks so much for dialing in. We'll see you all on the 3rd of May. Please follow us on Rotary Elizabeth Quay. Please like our page, and please share the good work, because we want to blow this up, get everyone a part of it so that we can give back a little bit to help everyone in need at this point in time.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.